Oh my god. Hello, friends. It's been so long since I streamed last, I almost forgot how. No preamble, just exploration. A world of pure exploration. Oh my god. Every time it's like there are more sims, even though the number actually only fluctuates by maybe a few dozen, a few hundred every week. ESA colony, huh? Nanite systems. That's intriguing. Alright, probably not going to be able to get into this one. It seems kind of exclusive, but whatever. We'll give it a try. I should have known. It's like a shop sim. At least that's my initial impression. With a bunch of naked lady avatars. I don't know, I'll fly around a bit. I'll give it a shot. Oh, this is some nice looking bake on here. It's kind of cool. Arsheen. Is it a laser? Is it a robot? Is it a 3D printer metal extruder? It does kind of look like a build platform for a 3D printer. It's pretty cool. Okay, let's see. What does it say? Oh, it's like one of those. It's a maintenance station for some kind of like thing they're selling. Lots of vendors do this where they like sell bells and whistles in addition. So like, honestly, I feel like it's a pretty solid business strategy because a lot of initial things. Well, first let me say like this is very similar to printers in the real world, right? You buy the printer for $20 and then the ink cartridges are like really expensive, like you know, $30-40 for a new ink cartridge for a printer that costs half that amount. So like, of course people do that too in Second Life, especially with like virtual pets or breedables and stuff. It's like you buy a pet and the pet's like, you know, 250 lindens, but then you have to buy like food for the pet or like a feeding station or like a special collar that lets you like control it or tame it, and that's like a lot more expensive. These are kind of cool, although like look at how big the boobs are. Like really? Ugh. It's kind of just pandering to a certain demographic. Like I've said in previous videos, big boobs never go out of style. Come on, Rez. TCP is now open. Oh, that's not like provocative in any way, shape, or form. Actually, I'm kind of tempted to go in there. Let's see, is flying's not turned off. That's nice. Okay, so this sim already gets a point in its favor there. Build quality's pretty nice overall and fairly consistent. Don't they want me to come into their little office here? I don't know if this is a picture slideshow or people that are like available, salespeople, I don't know. Macarons. Looks like there's some hentai mangas over here on the table. Oh my god. Alright, let's go up to the second floor. Oh, what do we have here? That looks very like out of place in this more or less cyber kind of cyberpunk android sort of schema. Anyway, how you guys been, man? It's been a crazy couple of weeks, right? I'm gonna try not to mention the C word. Okay, I so knew this was gonna happen. Of course, I come up here and it's like exactly what you would expect, like a little like sex cave. Oh, that's kind of cool. Nice job on the specular there with all the like body fluids and stuff. Must be writing the device for a cum shot to be active. Oh, those sugar cubes are cool. But yeah, like, I don't know, this is like a C word free zone, at least for the time being. This is kind of cool. It's like all rustic, like super clashing with the cybered plants, but that's cool. So I don't even know what that is. It looked like some kind of office, but who knows? Maybe the Sim's under development. It just looks like a kind of a slab with all these little shops. Just for the props alone, it's pretty interesting. I can barely read that typeface. True call technology just got better. And really, it just looks like a glorified payphone. Black Party? Huh. Interesting. Is that March 27th, huh? It's a ways into the future. Sputniks. Like, bar slash club. A couple of stripper poles. Oh, these are some nice assets in here. Ooh. Oh, that's clever. Like, there's just a, like a crude polygon in the center that has the, like, sort of, representation of the heart of a rose, followed by a few other crude polygons. But, like, from a distance, the effect is, like, very convincing. That's kind of a neat, little shortcut from medieval fantasy. Haha. This is what caught my eye, though. Look at the seam along here. It's too bad they did such a good job on the normal map and stuff, but didn't quite get that texture to wrap. It's probably just from a photo. This one's pretty cool too. Robe. Oh wow, look at the speculars on those. This room is really well lit. You can see all the speculars are really lighting up with the, it's almost like 3-point lighting with the neons. It's like really showing off these, the quality of these, furniture pieces in here. That's kind of a cool lamp too. Beth Delaney. Oh, Sputnik's polygon lamp. It's almost like it's a custom lamp or something made just for the club. Oops. Put my hand on the wrong part of the keyboard there. Let's see if these stripper poles are like available for anybody. Alright, cool. Neotoy story is just gonna be like stripping while I'm scrying all these things. It's kind of a neat touch with that rubber glove draped over the side there. Little hand washing station. That's very apropos nowadays. Just doing their part to help stem the spread of the plague. That's a neat clock. Wow. Dream made this. This also looks kind of like a custom. Yeah, Sputniks. But it's, I don't know, it's got the name is like it's for Sputniks, but it's created by Sin Sweetwater. Hey, what did you guys all think about the Linden Labs bringing back last names? Like, how cool is that? Oh, that reminds me. Oh yeah, I really wanted to not like a shout out exactly, but I'm gonna post a link here really quick into the chat if I can actually find it. My links are in my browser are really poorly organized. Just give me a second here. Oh yeah, okay, here we go. SL Name Watch. Okay, so the link is going into the live chat, and anyway, this site is called SL Name Watch, and it's really cool. In fact, it's so cool. Let me I'm actually gonna do something a little atypical here and create a new browser window and show you guys this. So this is a site you can go to and look up last names for all residents and avatars in Second Life, and it's pretty cool. Like, it has amazing statistics. But anyway, last names used to be kind of a big deal in Second Life, and then at one point, Linden Labs was like trying to modernize Second Life. I think it was kind of like after the big like resurgence of interest in Second Life, and then as soon as that interest kind of like tanked and Second Life was going back to normal because of the incredibly steep learning curve, Linden Labs was like, okay, we got to do something to get in all these new users, like that Facebook and all these other Twitter and all these other networks are drawing in, get our concurrent users up. And so one of the things they were doing to try to make that happen was display names, where basically you could just create an avatar with whatever name you wanted. Just, it could be a single word. It was just like a regular username basically, instead of or like handle, you know, instead of the convention up until that point, which was very atypical. I think Second Life was kind of unique in the sense that it gave you a full name, like with a surname and a first name and a last name. But the funny thing was, the last names were randomized, so like when you just created your Second Life account and your avatar, you were kind of just given a random name. Looks like there's a little something in the back there, but there's no easy way to get back there. There's elevators. Okay, let's try this out. Wow, there's 11 floors. Alright, let's try floor 2. Yeah, so anyway, they did this like even weirder thing where like you couldn't pick the last name you wanted. Oh, it's empty. Ugh, that sucks. You were given like a oh, let's go to the top floor and just see. You were given a sampling, like a choice of several random names that were drawn from a pool, and this was time limited as well. So there's somebody in there. Uh-oh. Of course, everybody wants the penthouse. That's cool, it just goes to the roof. So anyway, like names, certain names were like rare. And were only available for like an incredibly short period of time. Should I go over here? Not sure. That looks like a different area. Okay, that's right next to where I first rezzed. I didn't actually go in here. Meteorological station. Yeah, so anyway, some people got like really exotic last names that only like there was only a handful of other residents in Second Life. And so that was kind of what made it cool was that if you got a last name, that you were kind of like part of this weird randomly generated extended family in Second Life because you would eventually or not eventually, but occasionally run into names of. It's interesting. Names of or other residents who had the same last name as you that were, of course, just like you, picked completely at random. For me personally, it only happened once in my entire time in Second Life. I've only come across another another avatar with the last name Story only once, and then thanks to the SL names name watch, I was able to find out that there's only 240 other Second Life residents with the last name Story in Second Life, so that was kind of cool to find that out. But yeah, if you're one of the old users who has a last name, then you should check out the site and see like how common your name was and like how many other people in Second Life. Oh, this is cool. This is kind of like very 80s sort of. And vaporwave, a little vaporwavy. Ooh, look at these Nixie tubes, or at least like pseudo Nixie tubes. That's pretty cool. 4 visitors today. All time 8,789 to this like little cafe, I guess. I have to admit, I really like these little cafes. This looks like what is it? It's not Death Row Designs. Maybe it is though. Trying to remember. Oh yeah, Soy, of course. God, I get those you guys mixed up sometimes. Oh yeah, Monopoly. Oh my god, this takes me back. One of the first games I ever played in Second Life was Monopoly. Like a million years ago. Oh my god. It's really funny because, you know, like obviously this is like a copyrighted intellectual property type thing. But in Second Life, which is like a perpetual gray area / dark web on the internet, nobody has any respect for intellectual property, to be honest. And the only time you're ever gonna have to really worry about it is if some like if you're listing stuff on the marketplace, and then oh, this is pretty interesting here. It doesn't look super comfortable, to be honest. Happily owned. It's like the slave bed. Oh, there's clocks everywhere in here. I really like that. That's kind of cool. What is this? A Alpha Max? It's like a. It's not a Beta Max. It's like a completely fictitious video format. Midnight Animal. Some kind of bizarre thing going on there. This is a cool old timey television too. Wow, almost like a studio monitor. It's pretty creative and fascinating. These look like NES cartridges. Oh yeah, classic Nintendo Entertainment System, but they're like homebrews. Huh. That's pretty neat. I got way distracted. Oh, that's a bunch of like mangas all together. Or DVDs, I don't know. What? Little racetrack? Don't tell me this actually works. Waiting for other players. Oh, well, that's lame. That's cool, though. Man, who made this? Pira? Oh, Nomad, of course. God, I didn't know Nomad made games. Nomad makes a lot of amazing stuff, but... Oh, here's my cat. He wants to sleep on my keyboard as usual. Good boy. Go ahead, just lay down. This looks kind of cool, like asteroids or something. Space Wars. Nice job of detail on the quarter input there. What? Floppy disk? Oh my god. I think it's like a real game from the 70s or something. Codebreaker. You got like a leaderboard there or something. Memory invaders, huh? Whoa, that's a neat console. How much do you want to bet that's one of Soy's products? Never seen this before though. Like what does it do? No thanks. TBF, Novatrix, the Black Forest. No idea what that is, but it's intriguing. Wow, they have like every cool game in Second Life in here. Although I'm sure there's probably dozens, or potentially even hundreds of other games. That one's cool too. What is this? It's like, it almost looks like Go or Checkers or something. Nomad, Sun versus Moon. Yeah, it's like Checkers, but maybe generic. And you could have a lot of fun in here just trying out all these games. I'm a little tempted, but I only have half an hour today because, like, sort of a long story, basically. Just like a really long week. Wow, that's a beautiful freaking jukebox. And yesterday was my partner's birthday. So I wasn't able to do a stream. And then last night I got to bed around 11, woke up at like 5:30. And then I went to work and it was an incredibly long day. That's a cool bar. Oh, what, donuts, just like from that Blender tutorial. That's kind of all cool and hilarious at the same time. That's great work, actually. Nomad, more Nomad. There's a lot of Nomad stuff in here. So yeah, worked my ass off on like 6 hours of sleep, basically. And when I got home, I was just like, could barely keep my eyes open. So I fell asleep. And unfortunately, that's a problem because my partner only wears her noise canceling headphones for a certain length of time, and then after that, it's like the window closes for me to do my streaming. So that's the situation. Alright, well, I can't say that I was in any way disappointed. This sim has actually been really cool so far. Oh, private property, you know what that means. That means Neotoy Story just has to go there. Oh, that's a pretty cool bike. Kind of like a cross between a Star Wars speeder and one of those like Halo. But I'm really tempted to see if I can. Nah, that's what I thought. You have to be the owner. Cockroach armored hover bike by Nero Zero, potentially. Oh, this is cool. This is more my speed, like a little suitcase bike. That's so much cooler than the armored hover bike. Although honestly, that armored hover bike was pretty damn cool. Wow, it's a lot of detail on this little thing too. What does this say? Mew Mew. Ah, Sumi. Interesting. Someone put a lot of time and effort into this. Moto Champ by Sumeri Papa. Let's see if I can ride this one. Nope. I wish more. I mean, I understand why creators do this, but I really honestly wish that they wouldn't add security to vehicles. Like, I get it. They do it for practical reasons, because you don't want just some rando coming along and hopping on your hover bike or whatever and driving it off. But at the same time, like, it kind of sucks that people can't enjoy. What is this little doohickey down here? Looks like some kind of spy device. Wireless charging base station. I don't know, just like in the same sense that, so like a semen reservoir wall dildo. I've seen all this stuff before though, so it's like not quite as exciting the second, third, fourth time. But like, you can go into random buildings in Second Life, but rarely can you ride random vehicles that you come across, and I feel like that's kind of a shame. All right, let me drop the SL URL for this. I'm just gonna land over here quickly, because this was a pretty cool sim. Hey there. Sorry guys, I didn't have the chat window open, so I'm just seeing them now. Hello, Wraith Dagger and Hama Sulimi. How you guys doing? Alright, that was Issa. Pretty cool experience for me. I saw a few new things that were fairly intriguing. Amazonia, I feel like I've been there. I've seen so many sims though, it's hard to know. This is kind of cool. This is a double sim, like co-joined. Sweet Seekers. I don't know, sounds a little shady. This is like a tropical sim. Wow, somebody has a lot of sims. Those are probably, let's see, that's 7 sims that are all connected. Wow, this one has really got a lot of Black Briar Forest. That sounds kind of like a furry sim, but a Bondage Tale, the Goblin Kingdom. Oh, it's 4 sims connected. I wish the viewer had some sort of a priority for sim loading on the map. Like, I wish they would all just appear, even if the thumbnails weren't rezzed. I think that would be kind of nice. It would certainly make my explorations a little easier. Oh, what is this? This looks intriguing. 5AJOLH. It's like, and there's some kind of a mega prim up here to like either block the thumbnail or for God knows what reason. I'm gonna try this one. Whoa. Just like materialized. How high up am I? 3,497 meters up in the air. Okay. Alright, I'm going to turn off flying and just see how far I can fall. I've done this many times now. I don't know why some sims just materialize you way the hell up in the sky. I'm sure there's a good explanation for that. Luckily, I didn't have to fall very far. Okay, this is nice so far. It's like a very simple, rustic kind of scene with multiple... Actually, this is beautiful landscaping. I feel like once everything reses in, it might really be spectacular. Cool. This reminds me a little of that wedding sim that I was on recently. Pretty high quality assets too here. The landscaping, like the grasses and flowers, isn't like bad, but it's not great either. Let's see, there didn't seem to be a way into this little beach area. God, so many sims are like this. They're kind of like a fever dream in a sense, that it's like almost like fragments of memories or fantasy from a person's subconscious or mind that are just sort of like smashed together in a void space. I don't know, that's how it kind of feels to me at least. Whoa, look at that detail on that spring. That's nuts. It's crazy. Wow. Yeah, Sims like this, they always kind of make me think of sort of the white room at the end of 2001: A Space Odyssey. They also make me think of like those random world encounters where you find something like out in the middle of nowhere, out in the wilderness, like some sign of civilization that you totally were not expecting, but there it is anyway, like some kind of like roadhouse out in the middle of nowhere. Alright, the toilet test. Oh, only the lid, not the seat, but will it flush? Nope, no flush. Wow. That's some bargain basement toiletry right there. Okay, so that was intriguing, if not mildly disappointing. Okay, let's see if I can actually walk out the right side here. It's just like some paving stones. The textures on these roadways are like super stretched. It's weird. Alright, I'm just gonna fly over the fence because I don't really want to follow these roadways. This whole area just seems kind of like a private residence, like almost like a skybox type thing. I'm just basically going into some random person's home in Second Life. What do we have here? These are interesting. Textures too low res to read. They look like some kind of magazine. Oh, that's an attractive piece of decor. Like the bake on that crystal ball there. La Chan Craft. It's amazing how many people leave candles burning in their homes in Second Life. I mean, it's like they just have no sense of safety or worrying about fires whatsoever. And you never see a smoke detector in Second Life. Have you ever noticed that? Like if one of your like cyber cats knocks over one of your cyber candles and your house catches on fire, you could just kiss that place goodbye, because there are no cyber smoke detectors in Second Life, and I don't see any like cyber neighbors either to come over and like help you out. Hey, there's another avatar. Working on some kind of thing here. Oh, there's another game board. Easy cheesy. Is that like Parcheesi? I don't know. I've never played Parcheesi. I don't even know what it looks like. It's a cool unicorn. Probably about to get the boot. Oh, somebody's making like toilet paper furniture. Oh my god. That's kind of cool, like visual or virtual massage hands. Getting a ghost massage while you work. I suppose there's got to be a little bit of a mirror neuron thing. If you're like watching your avatar get a massage, maybe it actually helps you relax in real life. Cool sandbox. I'm kind of tempted to turn on voice, but at the same time I don't want to like disturb these guys, so I think I'm just gonna continue flying around and pretend that I'm not here for their sake. Oh, what's up here? Got some decor that was rezzed up in the sky and forgotten, just hanging forever in space. It's kind of cute, whatever that is. Make a wish upon a starfish. Oh, that's a cool plant. Oh, I've seen this before though. Dust bunny. Oh, damn. That one's cool too. Wow, look at this rope wind here. That must have taken a hell of a long time to model. And that's a soy product. Interesting. So yeah. To quote Ron Paul, it's happening. Like reality's shifting. The world is changing right before our eyes. Like it's kind of magical, kind of terrifying. Ugh, I can't get out of here. There's no exit. This isn't the whole sim. It's just a skybox. Oh, there's little cracks. I wonder if I can slip. I think I can slip through there, maybe. It's worth a try. Ugh, I can't even get over there. There's like an invisible wall or something. As far as I know, there's no way to teleport along a z-axis, so I mean, maybe there is, but I don't know how to do it. Maybe I can teleport outside of this box. Let me try that. No, it's... Oh, cool. Alright, I'm back to falling after exploring that little skybox. Falling through the abyss. There may be nothing on the ground. Look at that number dropping. 2,000 meters still above the surface. Skyboxes and like vertical habitation is one of the weirdest things in Second Life. I will never understand why people put their houses 4,000 meters up in the sky. Bam. So, huh. The actual ground part of the sim. And by the way, that sphere I fell through was like a skybox, only instead of a box, it's a sphere. So like all those buildings and the sky and all that, that's the outside of the sphere that I fell through. Oh, there's a box. Okay. Huh. Curious. I don't really understand. There's a skybox and there was some kind of a sphere too that I fell through. I don't know if there's any relationship. So it looks like the actual ground, like sim on the ground, is just a gaming pavilion with a whole bunch of gaming tables that are completely unoccupied. Looks like some people have played though. Since we got like a cyber dealer over here. Kind of sad really to see, like, this is a lot of space and that's a lot of gaming tables. But I don't see anybody really playing. Let's see if I can scry the land. There is land down here, isn't there? Oh, that's cool. There's some stuff underwater way the fuck down here. Some weird stuff. Let's see what the traffic is. 2,553 people per day. Stream fun games, Jordan DJ, Saudi Arabia. Weird. Just a bunch of random keywords. This is a weird sim. Kind of feels like one of those like shell corporations or like a front for money laundering, you know? Or drugs. Talking about real world analogs. Avatar impact monitor. Hey, that brings me back. Look at that. Look at that. Neotoy story. 1. Impact of 1. An actual impact lower than 1, but 1 is the lowest number that can be registered. Yeah, I've seen this before. That particular asset. Wow, that's like the lowest effort bar I've ever seen. 1 microbrew on tap. Oh, here's the DJ. I guess they were talking about. Oh yeah, it is like I guess I was wrong. Those weren't all random keywords. This looks actually like it might be associated with the UAE in some respect, which I wouldn't be surprised because they have insane money thanks to all their oil. And of course, like the Saudi princes and stuff are just perpetual cajillionaires. Interesting that they used a virtual skyline, like it's not like Dubai or something, which I guess that's kind of cool. I'm actually a little intrigued by the layout of this whole pavilion. It's a very very intentionally laid out, but honestly not really very impressive in terms of the potential. It's very systematic. It's like a casino, but not really like. I wonder how many different games they have. Looks like most of them are that same game, Brock, whatever that is. Or no, they're different games. It's just Brock is the manufacturer of the game. Hey, here's one in Arabic. An Arabic card game. That's cool, like with the Arabic table and Arabic seating. Maybe there's like a different game for each nationality or something. Yeah, I don't know. I find the landscape just to be a little sterile, although it is cool with the like canal, I guess you would call that, or whatever. So yeah, that was vaguely interesting, I guess. I'll post the SL URL for this too. Just in case anybody wants to check it out. Got like 5 minutes left of stream time. So I don't know. I'm gonna go to Ahern for a minute. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Instant GIF. Oh, I really can't remember my combination for returning to my home in Second Life. So yeah, this is my old hangout spot. I thought I might just go here to close out the video because like sort of in the spirit of the initial thing that I was talking about in the beginning of the video about like Second Life names, because this is like one of the oldest spots in Second Life, one of the most trafficked spots in Second Life, and just a cool place to hang out and see a bunch of really weird personalities and avatars and griefers and God knows what else. So yeah, kind of fun if anybody's ever interested in just a crash course in Second Life. You hang out here in Ahern for a while and just listen to all the various people. You'll learn a lot about Second Life. Yeah, not much else to say. Pretty much gonna shut down the stream in about a minute. The world's pretty insane right now, so I hope you all are hanging in there and staying as safe as you can, weathering the storm, as they say. And yeah, I'm gonna try to get back on my regular stream schedule, but I don't know, like, my world too, even as a farmer, a so-called essential role in this brave new world we're careening into, my occupation as well is under extreme pressures from society and other forces, financial pressures, so my future is looking pretty precarious right now, to be honest. Don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna go for as long as I can. That's how I always do it. So hopefully I'll see you guys next week, maybe even sooner, who knows. Catch you later. Neotoy out.